All right, it's Will, your CRE professor here, and we're going to talk about our new term for our Tomb Thursday, and that is going to be controllable operating expenses. Now, that's a mouthful already, but ultimately, you're going to see that buildings or commercial buildings are going to have some breakdown between your base rent, meaning the amount you're paying just to be in the building, and you're going to have operating expenses or those expenses to actually run the building. Those are things like electricity, janitorial, landscaping, those kind of things. Now, oftentimes, sometimes you can cap those expenses to where they're not going to increase too drastically. But the nice thing here is that some of them are going to be deemed to be controllable and some are going to be deemed to be non-controllable. Those controllable expenses are ones that the landlord has a say over. Something like pest control. They know it's a monthly contract they can do. Telephones, alarm monitoring. Those are things that they sign a contract and the landlord has control over. Some uncontrollable expenses will be things like electricity. The landlord's got no control because you could run or have the lights on much longer than what somebody else would have. They don't have control over that. Things like water. Maybe more people in the building, you're flushing the toilets more often. Those are going to be uncontrollable expenses. So controllable expenses generally are going to be something landlords will put a cap on because they control the negotiations, whereas uncontrollable expenses, those are things that the landlord really has no control over. It's going to be based off what the tenants actually do and use the space for. Got any questions? Let me know. Throw those into the comments.